action.
In a world dominated by LEGO enthusiasts, comic book fans, anime weirdos, Star Wars
are we live yet?
nutballs, Pokemaniacs, and all those that most people would think of as dorks. One YouTube channel strives to bring these people together so that they can totally get their nerd on. This channel is here. Welcome to Team Nerd TV.
Hello and welcome. And yes, we were live. I was playing your intro. Welcome to the Team Nerd TV live stream floor. I'm Whitey the Bro Rock.
I'm Shadow White,
I'm Autistic View.
and we fucked up the order.
Yay! We did it! We fucked it up again.
When do we not?
That's a good point. I mean, most of the titles end with, but we fucked it up. Alright, well, as we all know, Valentine's Day is tomorrow. A lovely time to shower your significant other with presents and chocolates and candies and sweets and wining and dining and 69ing and all that lovely stuff. So,
Or if you're single, you can just pretend you're doing that.
yes, you will hug your body pillow so close and treat it like a princess. But in order to have a really good talk about Valentine's Day, the topic we are talking about today is none other than Resident Evil. So, let's talk about Resident Evil, people. Yay! There was a poll on, was it Twitter?
Yeah, it was Twitter.
On Twitter, and the votes were in. Pretty much, it was obvious that Resident Evil was the winning topic. And currently, we were going to have Ant in the chat, but he's not here just yet. If he wants to join us later on, he can feel free to do so. We have 2 people watching. That's probably you guys. Yeah, so we're going to talk about Resident Evil. Out of the 3 of us, I think I'm the only one that knows anything about Resident Evil.
Yeah.
You have to educate us.
I have to educate you, do I? Oh dear.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Alright, so Resident Evil is a video game series that started in the 90s. I think it started like 92. I think. It was just before I was born. I'm an old man. And there have been 7 main games in the title. There have been like 3 spin-offs and a prequel, I believe. And also
I think so.
a film franchise out of it. So that's interesting. That's quite successful as well. Regardless of that, though, the games themselves, and especially the movies, are garbage. Resident Evil 1 and 2, 3 and 4 were the ones that everyone loved. 5 and 6 everyone thought was a piece of shit. All the movies are a piece of shit, and Resident Evil 7 has been the best game so far. A friend of mine said, "Hey, I got a PC version, do you want to play?" I'm like, "Yeah!" So I did. It was fun. And it was just a really cool thing, because this franchise is huge right now because of the new game and a new movie. It's kind of funny how the 7th game came out around about the same time. I think the 7th movie came out too. Yeah.
There's 7 movies of it, though they're all...
Is it 7 movies? Have we got the first one, and we got the second one with the Nemesis in it. Then we got a third one, which is like a desert area, and a 4th. Oh, it's fifth movie. 5 movies. There've been 5 movies. I stand corrected.
Still kind of sad.
Oh yeah, it's a successful franchise that pays a lot for it, because it's one of those films where you just sit down, switch off your brain for 2 hours and eat some popcorn, you know. And a lot of people seem to like that sort of thing, even though video game movies in general are pretty shit. This film franchise is no exception. The games are so much better. Even though, I don't know, Resident Evil 5 and 6, the games remind me of a Michael Bay movie. Yeah, too much action, many explosions, it's not scary, It's a shoot fest, and in Resident Evil 5, one of the challenges is that you have to punch a boulder. Punch a boulder. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Punching a boulder. You can't punch a
Wow.
I mean, Chris Redfield's a character with arms like frickin' tree trunks, but if you have arms like tree trunks, you still can't punch a boulder out of your way. You know, it's a boulder. It's a frickin' boulder. It's as big. It's bigger than him. You don't see Slash doing that, and he's got arms like tree trunks. You know, you don't see Dwayne Johnson doing that shit. You know. Punch the boulder! Oh god, this
Does
is
the boulder upset you?
a little bit. I was just thinking to myself, what's the boulder done to you? Why, Chris? Why? Why? Sorry, we started a little bit late. This may be a relatively short stream. Of course, I mentioned Valentine's Day, and I'm meeting my significant other today because we can't really spend Valentine's Day together, possibly, because we both got a long day tomorrow. So we're doing it today instead, which will be quite nice. Also, some more updates on the actual live stream and other videos that I'm actually putting on this channel currently. The Pokemon Sun Adventure is having a few delays because I played an hour of the game. I started editing straight away. I wrote the story, and this was literally 2 Wednesdays ago. So by tomorrow, it will be 2 weeks late. 2 weeks after I played the game. And I'm only at 7 minutes, and I've narrowed down an hour into 15 minutes. And I'm at 7 minutes in. It's one of the big videos, you know, it's one of those ones where you have like quality over quantity sort of thing, I think. I do have some ideas for shorter videos that I can just pump out at any time. I've got this thing called the Let's Talk About It series, where I'm just going to rant about TV shows, movies, writers, characters and stuff, like video games and things like that, you know. Is anyone out there? Is anyone out? Oh, Sammy's here.
Hey, a person.
Yay, Sammy Woogler. Woolga. Woolga? Oogla Woogla? Oogie Boogie.
I know her.
Bugle Boy of Company B. Okay.
Hey, bye.
Hey!
Hey.
Oh, friends. Anyway.
That's friends. Uni friends.
Yeah, uni friends.
Yay!
Yeah, so, okay. You guys don't really know much about Resident Evil. When unfortunately, it was you, Artistic View, that threw up the damn thing in the first place, but it was promised by that guy, John Tucker. I kind of promised him a little bit of a talk, so if John Tucker doesn't show up, I am going to be incredibly disappointed in that boy.
Yeah. He tweeted on the poll, I think. It popped up with him on my feed.
Okay.
So he's probably coming on soon, maybe.
You are our designated advertiser, aren't you?
Yeah.
Promoter. So we all have our roles in the show and the channel, which is cool. Because I say anyone who's featured on a Team Nerd TV video is a member of Team Nerd TV.
Ooh.
I may be the head of the channel, but I'm not Team Nerd TV. The channel is called Team Nerd TV. I am just Whitey the Bro Rock. I am just one of the many humble servants for your entertainment.
It's like when people call like MatPat Game Theory or something like that. It's
Yeah, exactly. Like if we called Aaron Hansen, yo, Game Grumps. It's a plural. There's like so many members of Game Grumps right now. You know, there's Aaron, there's Danny, there's Barry, there's Susie, there's Ross, there's Kevin, and there's Matt, and there's Ryan. So you know they've got quite a few members in there at the moment.
I don't watch Game Grumps, so this means nothing to me.
No, but it's just an example of, you know, it takes many people to make a TV channel or a YouTube channel, it like take for instance if you saw the Nostalgia Critic and called them, "Hey, Channel Awesome, how are you?" You know, you'd say, "Hey, Nostalgia Critic," wouldn't you? I've got an energy drink. For I have limited amount of money, but I need the boost. So there's a 59 pence energy drinks, the size of over a liter of energy drink. Yeah, literally a liter of energy drink at a place called Home Bargains. Some of us call it Home and Bargains, but really it's just Home Bargains.
I call it hobos.
Yeah. But yeah, it's,
Go hobos.
yeah, there's a B&M as well around the corner from me.
Nice.
Yeah. A lot of these shops that people from Britain will understand, because they're everywhere pretty much, but in the US they'll go, "What's this Home Bargains?" I thought we were talking about Resident Evil. Oh my god.
Fucked it up yet again.
Oh yeah, Yug said he'd be in chat. Dude, where you at? Come on, Yogi. Come on, Yogi. Come on, boy. You can make it. You can do it. Anyway, I want to talk about Resident Evil just for the fact that Paul was there, but that means the next poll that'll be up won't have, hopefully, any of the topics, because next week we're going to be talking about My Little Pony. We're going to have a special guest on talking about My Little Pony. And before you ask, so far, no, it's not Eugene. Which would be good, because he's a brony. It makes sense to have a brony on board, right? Oh, Rowan. Hi, dude.
Hey, new person.
Hey, Queen.
These are your friends.
Is that what you say to everyone?
Yeah.
Even me. I'm apparently Queen. Even though we already
Everybody's
have
Queen.
a Queen in the YouTube scene. That's Queen Creeps. Yo, what up?
Watched her last night. She was pretty cool.
Yeah, I had to get up like stupid early. So I
You
had to go.
missed.
It-
You missed her say "fuck you" to me
Oh no, I saw that.
because I had McDonald's and
very-
she went
she's
"fuck
very
you, get me
rude.
McDonald's."
She's very rude to her guests, which makes me think, is it a gimmick? Or is
Probably
she just
is a
like
gimmick.
that? But then again, I've known her beforehand, and yeah, she's kind of like that.
Nah, she's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Yuck Yuck.
Yay! I'm no
Hey.
dog! Yeah, you are.
Hey, Queen.
You're
What was with that accent you just used?
I'm no dog! I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
kinda
that
like
one.
a 1970s black porn star, you know, baby! If any of you out there that are black and from the 70s, I do apologize, but then again, porn stars are realistic, right? Alright, Resident Evil! Right, the picture we've chosen here is where the shit really hits the fan in Resident Evil 2, Raccoon City. It's where one of my favourite characters comes from. Leon S. Kennedy. And Claire Redfield, which is Chris, the guy with the tree trunk arms punching a boulder's sister. Who, in my eyes, she is my Resident Evil crush. You have a character in a film or a game series where you just go, damn! And Claire Redfield was mine. It was cute. Anyway, even though in Resident Evil 2 she looks pixelated to all fuckery, but later installments she looks quite human. Yeah, there was a lot of Resident Evil games. If I can think on the top of my head what games there are, there is Resident Evil, the first one, which was also remade for the GameCube, which was fucking amazing graphics, I can tell you.
I think the one was remade a couple of times. I think, yeah.
I think it was one. One was remade to GameCube, and then was remastered for current consoles. Then there's Resident Evil 2, which still hasn't got a remaster yet. Everyone's waiting on a remaster, even though they're trying to say, "Hey, we're gonna remaster it. Remaster it, Capcom. Do it." You know, it's fucking, oh, come on.
It's like they don't want your money.
Exactly! Who do they think they are, Konami? Actually, no, that'd be very
Oh,
insulting.
oh,
I'm sorry, Capcom, you're much better than Konami. If I had to pick some Western companies, Game Freak and Capcom, I really do agree with. I prefer them than fucking Konami. We should have a rant about Konami at one point. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the titles of the games. Then we got Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, which has this big hulking dude who does never fucking die, called Nemesis. That's Resident Evil 2 was where, because the first characters in Resident Evil 1, Chris Redfield and, oh shit, what's her name? Oh no.
You forgot.
Yeah, I have.
Well, we know nothing about it, so you got no hope.
You have
Don't
to
worry,
educate
I
us.
can
We know
Google-
nothing.
I can Google because I know these names. Jill Valentine! There we go, Jill Valentine. I didn't even get to Google. I didn't even
Hey,
get to... See? Relevance! Yay!
Connections.
Relevance to Valentine's Day. So, Jill Valentine. There's also another bit of relevance to Resident Evil for Valentine's Day in a way.
Ah!
But I'll get to that later.
Shit.
What's up?
I spilt my Gatorade on me.
No! Hope you didn't spill it on your computer. That would suck.
No, I spilled it on my robe and now there's like a massive blue stain.
You know,
Where
you
it
can
spilled.
wash out. Just take off your robe.
We'll put it in the wash later.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Just
Anyway,
get
sorry
it on
about
any... Have you got any clothes underneath though? Or are you just like chilling with a robe on?
I'm in my PJs.
Well then, take the robe off and keep
I'm
the PJs
warm.
on so it doesn't get blue stains on it.
I'm warm.
You'd be warm and wet in a minute. Like, you know, it'd be like a tropical house, you know? It's like, oh, I'm really warm, but bloody hell, I'm sweating. Like humidity of an African jungle or something. Oh no, say more like a South American jungle.
Anyway, Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. We got Resident Evil 4. Oh shit, I'm talking about Jill Valentine. Now, in the sequels, they kind of deviate from the main characters. You got the Stars characters, which are like a special unit, kind of like a Black Ops unit. Where, yes, Jill and Chris are two members, but you have a choice of playing as either Jill or Chris, and you kind of go on a different adventure, depending on who you play as, which is pretty cool. And you go through this mansion, which is full of zombies. And there's a guy called Albert Wesker, who is an asshole. He's like the villain of Resident Evil. I think they haven't done anything about Wesker recently, because I think they killed him off in Resident Evil 5, I'm not sure. Spoiler alert there.
I've just got a message from Anthony.
Oh, what's happening?
He's just got in. Apparently the traffic was really bad and he'll let me know when he's ready to join.
Yay! We can have another expert.
North
like
and
really
English
peaceful
traffic.
this right now. Telling us.
Well, yeah, but by Resident Evil 2, we've gone into the new characters with Leon Kennedy and Claire Redfield, because it's based in Raccoon City, not the mansion, because the infection spread out into the city. And it's kind of a cool game. A lot of people love Resident Evil 2 a lot, though an update would be very good. Well, what's a shuffling? You're shuffling. You're
What?
shuffling. I hear shuffling. Artistic view. What are you doing?
It's my label on my bottle.
You're fucking with labels again.
I
It's
like
all-
labels, okay?
I told you to stop messing with labels.
Stop judging me.
I am judging you. I'm not
Stop,
doing
it's
the
not nice.
same with my bottle. No.
My bottle. My blue bottle.
Kind of funny how we're both drinking energy drinks.
This Gatorade's just been sitting on the side for ages, and I have no money to actually get a different drink, so I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna drink it now.
Yeah.
I was a poor student.
Me too. But I'm eating sausage rolls, so yay.
Oh, I hate you.
They were cheap. They were £1. Yeah. I think every time my girlfriend listens to my live streams after they're done, she always goes, "Why are you eating during live streams?" "Because I'm hungry."
You could always just eat before or after.
I had a
Well,
McDonald's before I came on
I-
the stream.
Yeah.
So
Food has to be represented in live streams. It's kind of a thing now.
last time I had one during the stream. Now I had one beforehand. Hey, it's John.
Yay! You're finally here to talk
Hey.
about
What's up,
something
dude?
you wanted to talk about. Anyway. But then we get to Resident Evil 3, and that's Jill Valentine's sort of solo story. She's gone solo. Resident Evil 4, Leon's back from 2, doing his solo adventure, where this is the first time we haven't got zombies this time. We got sort of like infected parasites. Which was like, oh cool, they're changing it up, and it's the one that a lot of people like the most. It's the most famous out of all of them. Yeah, finally a topic that I somewhat understand. Yeah, John, this is the topic you wanted for freaking ages, man. Resident Evil. Clearly you don't know anything about the title.
River.
Resident
River.
Yeah. And then we get to Resident Evil 5. Chris Redfield is on his own. He's gone down to Africa, where the infection spread to Africa. And then there's this character, I think her name is Shiva. I think. A character which I hate so much. We're basically just kind of going through the series, just an overview of what the games are. Whoa. Excuse me.
Sexy.
I know, right? I'm often well renowned for my belches.
Beautiful.
Anyway. What was I talking about? Yeah, that was the one where Chris is punching a boulder. Then we got
Anthony's ready.
Hmm?
Anthony said he's ready, so.
Do you want to add
Yay.
him on? Want to add him on? How do we add him on?
1 minute. I failed.
What?
He said he's ready, but he's not online yet.
Tell him to get on Skype.
I have. I've just said, get your ass online, boy.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep talking about this stuff. Resident Evil 6 is pretty much a Michael Bay movie. You start by pretty much killing the president, who's turned into a zombie. And
Zomboy.
you go into an exploding city on a motorcycle. Yeah, that's very Michael Bay. But you're playing. There's like different campaigns. There's a Leon campaign. There's a Chris campaign. There's Wesker's son, which is interesting. Spoiler alert for the beginning of Resident Evil 6. And I think the next one's is it a Jill story? I'm not sure if it's a Jill story or a Claire story. I'll need to look that up. I've played a bit of it once. And then after that's done, you have an Ada Wong character. Ada Wong is kind of a femme fatale sort of character who appears, I think Resident Evil 2, and always likes to haunt Leon and try and kill him. Leon, were you and your ladies, huh? You can't live with them, can't get killed by them. You know. What else? Then we have Resident Evil 7. Now this one's actually a bit more relevant to Valentine's Day, oddly enough. Where...
He's online.
Huh?
He's online.
Is he online? Adam, quickly.
I'm just waiting for him to answer the call.
Okay.
taking ages, man.
Yeah, but anyway, Resident Evil 7 is again relevant to Valentine's Day. Because it's this guy who lost his wife. He thought his wife had died. And then he finds out that she's alive in Maine. Or I think it's Maine that he goes to save her. So it's this guy going to save his wife. Romance! Problem is she's possessed and everyone else there is possessed and they're all trying to kill him. But it's done in a first-person perspective. They brought the horror element back from the first game. It is incredible. It's a 6-hour-long sort of campaign, the main story. It's really short. It really is short. But to be fair, I think if they kept going, they might outstay their welcome because it started to feel a little oldie Resident Evil near the end. I was like, yeah, that's good though. It shows it's still a Resident Evil game, sure. And they are taking their time to do some more of the horror element. And quite frankly, I think it's the best Resident Evil game since 4. Resident Evil 7, in my eyes, is a 8 out of 10. In my eyes, it's a great game. It's a very short campaign. And there's going to be a DLC with Chris Redfield as the main character, so that's cool. Let's hope he doesn't punch any more boulders.
You're never gonna let that go, are you?
No, I can
You're
never.
bold,
I'll
man.
never let that go. No, can never. Controls of Resident Evil 6, yes, they were garbage. Thank you, Yug Yuk. Maybe you could join our call and talk about it, maybe.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. Get on the stream!
Something happened to his computer. He's coming on now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Such a hassle.
Hey, in desperate times you'd punch a rock too. Yeah, but I'd break my fucking arm punching a rock. Chris's arms are enormous, but he can never punch a rock. It's impossible
Don't
to
punch a rock.
If anything, to
That's not good.
be fair, he could probably climb over it.
Oh my
Yes.
god, the call keeps failing.
Yeah, he seems to have. He's on the chat, right? He's on this group, right?
I think so.
Well, have him
Yeah.
join this group.
Just keep talking. I'll sort it.
Okay. He actually has an upper body strength that could probably pull him over the rock. It makes more sense than to punch the rock. It makes more sense to climb over the rock. Yes, pushing over for Shiva to jump across, but to be perfectly honest with you, I hate Shiva. She's a terrible, terrible character.
Hello, Anthony?
Hey, he's here.
Yo!
Yes, we have everyone on board! Introduce yourself to
Hey!
everyone!
I hate Microsoft so much!
Okay! Introduce yourself to the stream!
Okay, right, my name's Ant, and I'm new, and I'm a gigantic nerd.
Which is perfect for this channel. It really is. Well, we're talking Resident Evil.
Nice.
Yes. It was the winning poll winner thing.
Only problem is 2 of us have no idea know nothing about Resident Evil.
But 2 of us do.
Ooh, this could be interesting.
Very
Let's
interesting.
educate us, boys.
Yes, currently I was talking through the games, like what's the main gist of the games and what happens and what characters feature on the games, and I've just about got to Resident Evil 7. So
Whoa, you went through all of them that fast?
I just did a bit of a, hey, this is the setting, these are the characters sort of thing, really.
Oh, right, okay, cool.
And also, because it's Valentine's Day tomorrow, I said there's a couple of relevances to Valentine's Day in Resident Evil. Jill Valentine, for instance.
Oh, I like what you did there.
And
Brinch.
Resident Evil 7's plot, where a man goes to save his wife that he thought had died.
Yeah, I haven't played that yet, so no major spoilers.
I have played it. I will not let you. I will not spoil it for you. Let's just
Okay,
say it's at the
Is
beginning.
it scary?
It is. It is very scary. In fact, it is the best horror experience
spooky
since
for
the
me.
first one. It's a bit like what Silent Hills was gonna be, and I'm quite happy that we finally have something to fill that hole since Konami sacked Kojima. You know.
Fill the hole.
Nice.
They left and they cancelled Silent Hills.
Yeah, I really. Well, to be fair, Kojima's coming back with Death Stranding, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,
That'll be cool.
he's got like his own studio now, I think.
Yeah, Kojima Productions, boom. Anyway, that's a completely different company. That we're talking about a Capcom game here. But yeah, Resident Evil, 7 is actually a really good game, and I would really recommend you play it. It's only a 6-hour long story, but it's good that it's not the longest game in the world, because it feels like with that kind of story, if they do it too much, it will outstay its welcome, sort of thing.
Right, I've seen some like gameplay, so I wouldn't like 15 hours of like jump scares and that. I just wouldn't
There
enjoy
are a
it.
few jump scares in it. There are a few jump scares, and I do admit they are very lazy. But the
Yeah,
bits that
jump
make-
scares are like the fart jokes of horror.
They really are. They're overdone. But the thing is, the jump scares in it aren't the only thing that's scary about it. There's a lot of suspense. There's moments where you're being chased and you want to get the fuck away. You're running out of ammunition and you're like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. That's scary.
Oh, right, so it's gone back to the roots of you run out of ammo while you've got a big guy chasing after you.
Exactly. And also
Oh,
big guys
lovely.
that can hardly die. In fact, some of these characters, some of the Baker family characters, they cannot die.
Okay, cool.
So you're like,
Sounds
oh yeah, I'll slice you to pieces. Why are you still getting up? Why are you healing? Shit, 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 you know. It is so much fun. It took 6 hours. It took me like 2 days of playing it to get it done. I was just like, oh, I'll start playing it. My friend gave me the PC port of it. I was like, alright, cool. I'll give it back to you, dude. Sweet. So I played it, and I was like, this is good. This is good to begin with. It's... Whoa. What? you know, it has a lot of great tension. It has great puzzles as well. So there's like good puzzles in it. It feels like a Resident Evil game. At the beginning, you may think to yourself, this seems like a bit of a redneck cannibal wrong turn sort of feel. But that's only a
Right,
small part
okay.
of it. Apparently it's based after Resident Evil 7. And there will be a DLC featuring one of the older characters as well. That'll be coming in.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nice.
Chris Redfield, in fact, will be returning as a DLC character for a DLC spin-off side.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it'll be kind of cool. As long as he doesn't punch any boulders. Which, to be fair, I've been making that reference all the time right now. saying-
You've made that like 6 times already.
I really have.
He
I
seems
can't.
to be very sad about this boulder.
I feel sorry for the boulder.
What
She
boulder?
doesn't need saving.
Boulder.
What?
Lives
Some
matter.
boulder.
What boulder?
What boulder?
Yeah.
Resident Evil 5?
Oh, I never played that, and I only got like halfway through, and then some big guy with a massive hammer kept chasing me. So I was like, "Yeah, stop this."
It was a shit game. There's a like.
It really weird. Yeah, so I've like just watched the cinematics of it. I thought, yeah.
Yeah,
well,
there is a bit where you have to escort your partner character through pretty much a volcano. And he has to punch boulders for it to move. And I mean, I know his
Oh,
arms
dear.
are
Oh,
big.
there's multiple.
Multiple, yeah. Multiple boulders. Quick time events as well.
Because everyone
Oh,
loves quick
right.
time events.
Yeah, you gotta keep mashing A, I think, or something for him to punch it. So it's like, hey, 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 and
There's a good reason why I'm glad you're talking about Resident Evil, because is anyone a Walking Dead fan?
yes, huge.
It
Walking Dead
returns tonight.
fan. Hmm.
It returns tonight, if everyone knows that.
I know, and I can't watch it until I go over to my family's back home.
Oh, no way.
I know. I haven't got. I've only got Freeview, and I tried to get it streaming on my laptop, but it didn't work. So every time I've got to go back home to watch it. But to be fair, I'm in Liverpool, and they live on the world, so I can just cross the Mersey, and there we go, and just catch up, which is cool. But so far, it is awesome. We should do a Walking Dead stream. That'd be cool.
That would be
Yet
cool.
another thing I know nothing about.
Oh God, Shadow, come on. What topics would you want to talk about, Shadow?
I'm not sure.
Some stuff you know about would be preferable.
Well, someone mentioned Yu-Gi-Oh! I think last stream.
That was me, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
You
Yeah.
know, the children's card game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know very well. Yeah, it's just
Oh.
a while ago.
It has been a while for me too, but I know quite a bit. I don't know much about, was it GX? Yu-Gi-Oh! GX? I don't know.
I have the app on my phone, the
You have
Yu-Gi-Oh app,
you have
where you
a
can
Yu-Gi-Oh
duel
app.
people online.
Oh my God.
More Pokemon.
Yu-Gi-Oh's life.
No, Pokemon wins over it. Come on.
Yeah, to be fair
Yeah.
though, Yu-Gi-Oh's just a cheap knockoff of Pokemon, really.
How dare you?
I
How
wouldn't-
they,
I wouldn't have a
how
go
are
at
they
them
at all
calling-
Get
similar?
the fuck out.
I wouldn't say it's a knockoff at all. It is more of a card game rather than anything. Because Pokemon, sure, it has its own card game, but it's more of a monster cockfighting thing with magical monsters, isn't it? Really?
A monster cockfighting game with monsters.
Yeah, because the card game, the holograms, they're not physically there or anything. Digimon's the closest to a Pokemon ripoff, but even then,
Yeah, I do agree with you there.
but I like Digimon a lot. I like all of these things. I like a bit of Monster Rancher as well, and I'm actually developing my own sort of, shall we say, Pokemon ripoff called Randomon, and it's a Western-made one, so it's going to have different influences. But yeah, and there's a lot of differences, but there's some similarities as well. There's a case of pick your starter and stuff like that, but this time there's 4 starters and there's 4 versions of the game, and there's over 600 Randomon for the first generation because of the way they evolve. It's kind of interesting. I'll let you know more about it in the future.
How far you got with that?
Hmm.
How far have you got with it?
Well, to be fair, I've been developing it for the past 3 years now.
Oh right, nice.
I've lost a lot of it, so a lot of the random one I have designed are gone. But I work with Queen Creeps on it. That's one of the things we've been developing for ages. So we can get back to it, and she has a lot of stuff on it still. So we just refresh what we have and keep going forward and such. Which will be a lot
Talking of
fun.
card games, has anyone played Magic Gathering?
No.
No.
Oh wow, you need to get into that.
And how's that different from Yu-Gi-Oh?
It's not. It's there's creatures in it, and you fight, and you basically kill each other playing cards.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. I have like a deck of 75 cards, so it's a big game.
A lot of cards.
Loads. You don't want to play 70.
Oh,
Well, that went well.
What just happened?
oh, Anthony died. He's gone.
He's dead.
Damn Northern English internet.
R.I.P.
Call him back.
Oh, is he back?
I said I'll call him back. Oh no. It's
He's
failing. He's gone.
Oh, that's a shame.
He sounds so sad then.
Mm.
Oh.
I'm just an emotionless husk.
And yes, I am going to call it. This is going to be Resident Evil. We tried to talk about Resident Evil, we fucked it up. It has to be. It's going to be a thing now, isn't it?
The segment now.
It's like a
called
running
Fucked
joke.
Up.
Hmm.
Oh, it fucked up, man. Just leave it like that.
Oh, according to Yuck, the first official Yu-Gi-Oh card was made in 1996, and the first Pokemon card was made in '98.
Exactly.
Woo.
You're onto about because the trading card game was a side product of Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh was about the cards. So yeah. See.
Speaking of the Pokemon card game, like people say Yu-Gi-Oh is confusing, but yeah, the Pokemon card game is way fucking worse.
I never bothered with the card games. I'd rather play the actual games themselves.
Are you still eating sausage rolls?
Yeah, I've got about 8 of them. Hold on.
There's one.
Is that all you have up north? Just loads and loads of sausage rolls?
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. That's
Yeah.
very, very northern. Go down to Hamptons, Do that shit. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yummy.
Getting them sausage rolls.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. We were talking about Resident Evil. And then, as we started to talk away from Resident Evil, for some reason, Ant's gone.
Internet probably died, or his laptop's being stupid or something.
He will return, I believe.
Probably will.
Mm.
Hopefully.
Oh, he just messaged me saying it signed him out for some reason.
Okay.
Oh.
Like you said, he hates Microsoft, so why doesn't he
Yeah.
become a Mac user? Saying.
He'll be back eventually.
I mean, I've got Windows 8.1 and it's alright.
I've
Well,
got
don't
Windows
Don't worry,
10.
Anthony. Laptop wars, yeah. Sausage rolls.
I think you should just call this stream, like, talking about Resident Evil, but end up just hearing you eat sausage rolls.
Yeah. It will be renamed. I'm going to rename it to try to talk about Resident Evil, but fucked it up.
New thing. Fucked it up. New show.
In fact, the streams themselves might as well have that title no matter what we do. Even if we talk
Yeah.
about it very well, we can just call it, talked about such and such, but fucked it up. It's like a thing now. We're sort of making a thing out of this.
Still talk about it slightly, and then we'll end up talking about, like,
Hey, he's back.
Hey!
hey, dude.
He returns. What operating system have you got?
No comment.
No comment.
Huh?
No comment.
On the operating system?
My laptop. Just.
It's gay.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't say gay as an insult. It's not gay, it's fabulous!
Not very fabulous right now if it signed him out.
Well,
No.
then don't call it
It's
gay
gonna
then.
have to put
Call it
Windows
what?
soon.
Call it retarded, doesn't it? I will allow retarded. And
Isn't
I
that
should know,
worse
but
than
I am an
gay?
autistic person, so I can say retarded is good to say. I just don't want to insult gay people. Unless it's to their face. Now,
Insult me.
and if they're
I
assholes.
see you I've seen you stuck to your topic then.
Yeah.
The topic of
Yeah,
sausage rolls.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, Ant, you may be able to help us get this back on track for Resident Evil. What's your
Okay,
favorite?
cool.
What's your favorite game?
You think?
What, the whole series?
Yeah,
Ooh.
that you've
It'd have
played.
to be number 2, but Leon B.
Mm.
Because I preferred the extended ending and the different angles of it than Leon A. Never really played Claire much.
Claire was my video game crush.
Oh yeah, Claire's hot.
I know, right? I'm a
But
sucker
then
for-
Jill's quite nice as well.
I don't know. I'm more of a sucker for redheads, but yeah. Even though my girlfriend's a brunette, I'm good with that. What are we talking about?
Does
again?
your girlfriend listen to this live stream?
Yeah, she does. In fact, she's going to be on the next one. Our special guest is none other than Fedora.
Yay!
Yes.
Yay.
Because next week's live stream was chosen by her and said, come up with any topic and it'll be kind of, if it's funny or something. And she's chosen My Little Pony.
Shame.
Yay!
My Little Pony.
Yeah. So I'll need some
My
help
Little
from people
Pony.
to make me sane.
I have no idea about My Little Pony, sorry.
Right.
Yeah,
This
me
is
too.
That also spawned from a joke. We were at, I think, Alton Towers, and there was a poster of the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic characters, and I could name them all. Because my friend Dave Wevel is a brony. So he sort of taught me that sort of stuff. And he showed me a clip, and I wasn't too arsed about it, quite frankly. But he wouldn't shut up about them, so I learned the names by default. I mean, I don't know all of them. I didn't even know there was a character called Princess Luna or anything until recently. So okay, because her brother said, "Hey, there's a character called Princess Luna," but then again, he has an excuse. He's got a little daughter, so that's how he probably knew. But yeah, ever since then, she's been calling me a brony when, quite frankly, just knowing the names doesn't really constitute as a brony, I don't think. It's not. I'm not really a part of the fandom. But she came up with a stream, and for the sake of the joke, I'm going to use it and do the stream.
Cool. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
I really hope Dylan is involved. Dylan listener, if you're listening.
But
I know. If he gets involved, it'll be kind of good because he's a brony, so it makes sense. We have a brony on the stream. It'll make a lot of sense. Get a different perspective from it instead of me whinging all the time. But yes, Fedora, which is her alias, she will be on the live stream next week.
Cool.
Yay! She'll be using my microphone, so it's going to be a bit back and forwardy, but you know, it'll be cool. Anyway, Resident Evil.
What's your favourite game?
My favorite game has been 7, but 4 like really closely follows it. I'm a big Leon fan.
Oh yeah, Leon's amazing.
Leon's a boss. I mean, I do like the first one. I even like I love the GameCube version of it. You know, the remake, which was very well put together.
Yeah, the graphics are really good.
Yeah, and Resident Evil 0 as well has been remade, which is kind of cool. So I get hold of that.
I think they were just clutching at straws when they made that. They were like, we need to make a Resident Evil game, or let's do a prequel and try and make it make sense.
Yeah, to be fair, the continuity is all over the place. So
Yeah, it is. Because have you seen any of the animated films as well?
yes, I have seen. Well, I've seen the first 2.
Yeah,
Is
because
there any
there's a
more?
new one coming out soon, I think.
Oh right.
They're pretty decent.
Holy shit, there's gonna be 6 of them.
No, it's not the actual live action movies. There are
Oh
animated
wait,
movies.
there's animated. What? Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah,
so how
yeah.
many are there in total?
There's
There's
5
there's
live
one
action
coming.
movies and 2 animated, I believe.
Yeah, there's a new
Oh,
animated one coming out soon.
That'll
Oh,
be good. Because I kind of
Has
like.
Has
the
anyone
first
seen the live action movies?
one. Yeah. I've not watched the recent one because
Oh,
I heard
so
it's the
good.
fucking same. And
No, it's amazing.
amazing.
Oh yeah, honestly, I was like, yeah, what a film.
You like them?
Yeah, what's not to like?
Everything.
Oh, go on, give us an example. Like,
It
there's
might as well be-
action.
But yeah, sure. But I'm not one for switching off my brain for 2 hours.
Oh, you don't with the latest one. Trust me, you're like, you probably get into it.
yeah, because if you don't have to, if you're not supposed to think about a film to be able to enjoy it, then there's a problem with the film.
But from the very start, it took a shit on the law. It kind of ruined most of it, and it's poorly directed, poorly acted. Even though it's directed by the same guy who made Mortal Kombat and Event Horizon, he still kind of fucks it up. A lot of video game films are terrible, and Resident Evil's probably if we want to go from a terrible scale of 1 to 10, I'd say Resident Evil hits a 5 because at least it's successful.
Yeah.
You know, I find it. I've watched the other 4, thinking, oh, maybe it'll get better. Maybe it'll get better. Maybe it'll get. I'm proven wrong every single time. It's terrible. After the 4th one, I was going, can the franchise end, please? And yeah, they call it the final chapter, and I heard at the very end they still sequel bait it,
Yeah.
which is like you don't call it.
That
was
makes
a bit-
sense.
Yeah, I was a bit naffed off at that.
Yeah, you don't call it final chapter and sequel bait. At least with Five Nights at Freddy's 4 was called the final chapter, and it was the final chapter. Sister Location's a spin-off, at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
call it a final chapter because it's the final chapter of your main story. If you want a spin-off, put a spin-off in there. Do not put in Alice. Okay, First of all, Alice, where the fuck did she come from in the franchise? She was chosen because, what, she was married to the director or something. And why didn't you call her something like, maybe she was Jill? If she was Jill Valentine, I'd be on board. You know what I mean? But,
Well, you see Jill in number 2.
yeah, if you can call them Jill or Claire or Leon or... The actual characters that they bring in from the actual games are terribly, poorly represented with terrible actors.
Yeah, gotta agree there.
And the best actor in it is Mila, what was her name, Jovovich or something.
Oh yeah,
But even then, her character is so shoehorned in. She's so OP, it's unreal. She's a clone of a clone of a clone of a clone of the original AI. What? It's bullshit. I have not watched it, but I have. I didn't want to give them my money, but I did see reviews. Reviewers I trust. I don't go for the big biased reviewers. And I don't know. I don't like them. I really don't like them. Sure, if you like them, that's fair. I mean, there's an audience, and if you're part of that audience, you're part of that audience. I'm just not. Guess it seems fair.
yeah, it's a fair point.
Hmm.
Can't get any fairer than that.
Yeah.
Oh, but why are we having shadow shoes? Hashtag again. Ah,
It's not a thing.
What do
I
you
want
think?
it. I want it trending worldwide, number 1.
What do you
Have you seen
think?
how many people tweeted it?
Huh?
I don't know. I never kept track of it after the last time.
It's like about 6 people, I think, tweeted it, including me.
Yeah, I think I tweeted it as well.
Yeah.
I
And
think I
tweeted again.
hashtagged it once in one of my Instagram posts.
It's on your Instagram, is it?
I think so. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Well, I'm not big-headed, but I am cool.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being big-headed,
Yeah,
although
well.
you might need something to support your neck. You just walking around, you're like, whoa. And what's your thoughts on the Revelations games?
Ooh, they are good.
They are good.
God, I hate how good they are.
Mm,
But yeah, they change it. You play number 2, and then they bring out the Revelations or Chronicles or something, and it's just I've been watching a lot of the cinematics over again. It's well, that did happen, but it didn't happen the way that they've just made out to have happened. So it's that's the only bugbear for me. But overall, fantastic games.
I really do enjoy them. I thought the first Revelations game was a nice little tester to what they could do. And then when the second one came out, I thought, yeah, this is actually really good. Why haven't they done anything like this? I mean, at least it's still on the action side of things, but it can be a little bit freaky. It can be a little bit scary, especially Revelations 2, because you're not Chris or Jill. You're Claire and this new guy.
Oh, yeah. Is it Steve?
I think it's Steve, yeah.
Well, I think he's from Code Veronica, because they were doing that Code Veronica X, weren't they? But it's kind of like a reboot.
They did remake Code Veronica
Yeah.
in... Was it something else? It was a mix game or something. It wasn't an original story. It was they brought in one.
I wasn't a fan. It didn't make sense, to be honest.
No.
It
But-
never explained much.
I just like the way, Claire Redfield in third person, walking away. Anyway,
Have you played Dead Aim?
play what again?
Have you played Resident Evil Dead Aim?
No.
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 That's actually a good game. I don't know whether it's canon much, but it's a good game. It's Resident Evil first person on a cruise.
Okay.
Yeah, I would look into it. It's pretty decent.
Have you played Umbrella Corp?
No, I haven't.
I haven't either, but I knew it would be a disaster from the very beginning, and it has been a disaster.
Yeah, I saw the adverts for it. And I was like, nah, I'm not wasting my money on that. It's like Outbreak and File 2. They were terrible.
Yeah, it's this is weird. Like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I heard a lot about. Yeah, I heard a lot about whatever the name was. Apparently Capcom really wanted that to be popular, but it just failed spectacularly.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, let's do something cool and edgy. Let's make Team Fortress 2 with zombies. So, Shadow, Artistic View, you're quite quiet.
We're just listening.
Okay, you're being educated as you go along.
I'm so intrigued. I'm taking notes right now in my little notebook.
Are you actually taking notes, or are you just messing with us?
No, I'm not taking notes.
Okay, because if you were actually taking
What?
notes, I'd be like, you sad human being.
Not really. Fine, I'm scrumpling up my piece of paper and throwing it in the bin right now because I don't care anymore. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not scrunching up paper, you know, and throwing it away.
Throw it all away.
Just threw it on the ground.
I threw it on the ground.
Does Resident Evil not like intrigue you at all?
You probably
Does Resident Evil not intrigue you at all? Like
I just
both of
never
you.
played it.
I just never had a chance to play it.
So it intrigues you, but you just haven't done anything with it.
No.
Like, interesting. But no, I won't play it.
I'll play it eventually.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
then.
Okay.
We could probably say what do you think of the games that are worth playing? Like, because some of them you don't want to, like, for people who are starting out in the franchise, I say if you want to go through the story, you can play 5 and 6, but get ready for disappointment.
Yeah.
But
To
if
be
you-
honest, I think it's just the main games really. Unless you're interested in prequels and like Resident Evil 0, I'd say just start with Resident Evil, then 2, then 3.
especially 4, I really like 4.
Oh yeah, and 4. 5, I just watched the cinematics on YouTube. 6, however, oh wow, that's my favourite to date.
What?
'Cause I haven't played 7 yet. Why?
Why is that your favorite? Is it because it's pretty much a Michael Bay movie and you just kick some ass?
Like if
Yeah.
Michael Bay tried to make a horror film.
The stories are brilliant, and there's loads going on, and I like how it all intertwines towards the end. It's just brilliant.
5 is
In
the
my
worst, I believe. I do think 5 is the worst.
Oh yeah, 5, definitely 5's the worst, but 6, yeah, 6 for me. Because I haven't played 7 yet, so I can't really say much. But 6 at the moment is my favourite to date.
You might,
Closely
After-
followed by 2.
after playing 7, you'll probably think, oh, 6 is really bad. That's what I thought.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's what happened to me. At least.
See,
Then again, I don't like
now
the
you've just
movies.
destroyed my dreams.
But then again, I don't like the movies and you do, so, you know. I mean, I'm a very cynical sort of reviewer. You know? It's like, I throw in little quippy comments and I take the piss out of everything, so. Which is fair. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so. I actually really do like Revelations 2, especially. I like the story.
What was that one again?
Hmm?
What was that one again? What happened
Revelations
in
2.
that? Yeah, I can't really remember that much.
It's freaky.
Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna have to go now. I might be back soon, maybe.
Well, we will be wrapping up relatively soon, so if you go, that's fine. We will have another live stream in the future. All right,
Bye.
it's just us two.
Cool.
3
Yeah.
people existing on Earth.
So, Resident Evil.
Yeah. Well, Resident Evil Revelations 2 is actually quite good. The graphics are really good. It's the one where Wesker's sister's in it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that was really good.
I thought that was actually cool. I love the fact that they're expanding Wesker's family. Like, in 6, they had his son, you know.
I didn't like that.
I didn't mind that so much. I mean, they were trying, but he was very trying. And it was a clever way of putting the game together. It was a bit of I'd say like a big fan nod that 6 had, where you could play as all the characters. Was it now? I knew there was a Chris. There's a Chris level. There's a Leon level, and there's Wesker's son level. But what was the fourth? Was it Jill or was it Claire?
Ada.
I thought that was the unlockable one at the end.
Oh, no, yeah, it was Ada. It was Leon, the son, Chris, yeah, and Ada. There's only 4.
Oh right.
There was
so
There was 3 main ones, and then you locked Ada's at the end.
Ah, okay. It's been a while.
But I think you had to go through all of them, and I couldn't start. I didn't really like the Wesker's son's story, so I didn't really finish it. So I didn't get to unlock that one.
Apparently, Ada's story is actually not that good of a unlockable story.
Ah, right.
It's kind of just like a little tie into everything we already know.
Right, that makes sense, really.
Because the story is resolved at the end, you know, it's complete. But when you play 7, there are a lot of things where you'll be like, huh. It is based after 6. It's not a reboot or anything. It is a continuation. Which is cool.
So there's references from the other games.
More towards the end. It's a standalone story, sort of spin-off in a way.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, that's good to know.
There's a lot of new things they're bringing to the lore, and I'm quite happy about it. And the monster design and the character design is actually really good. Quite enjoy it. Graphics aren't the best. And you can tell it's been dubbed over Japanese. Which is weird because a lot of times the cutscenes, they actually have mocap of English mocap.
I've watched a lot of anime, so I'm pretty used to dubbed over Japanese.
But it's weird because for the cutscenes, they animated the faces to speak English. But
Creepy.
in the gameplay, they didn't bother with it.
Right, you might agree with me, you might not. But if you're playing a game, I play more for the cutscenes than the gameplay. So in that way, I can kind of see why they did it.
You might as well
If
watch a
they're
movie.
focusing more on a story.
Well, I think the gameplay is to do with it as well, because the gameplay in this one especially does help towards suspense. It makes it scarier. You can't really run in this game. You can at times.
Seriously.
But you have stamina issues. Because to be honest with you, your character goes through a lot of shit. Like, a lot happens to him. And I'm not surprised. I mean, if I was in that position and the stuff that happened to me, if I was in there, you know, if that actually happened to me, I wouldn't be in the best shape.
I mean, it sounds absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and the bit that makes people more complain about this game is actually the dialogue that your character says. Ethan, that's the name of his name. Is his name, and it's because he's a bit more calmer than a lot of people would expect someone to be in that position. But I just didn't mind that because take Resident Evil 1 for instance. We got stupid lines like Jill Sandwich. You know, it's but we enjoy them because they're fun. And there's a lot of scary stuff that's happening. And then, like, I think there was this one moment where I looked down a certain tunnel and something was freaky on the other end. Yeah. And when you play it, you'll go, "Oh, that's what he's referencing." You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's not a big spoiler or anything. And I look down and I'm like, "Whoa!" But he just goes, "Well, that's quite special."
Really?
Yeah, he goes, well, that's special. I'm like, what do you mean by special? That's fucking freaky, dude.
Yeah.
The boss battles are good. I'll give you that. The boss battles are really good. At the beginning, you think to yourself, this is kind of almost like a haunted house simulator in a way. But it's only for a little bit. You go and, oh, this is a new tone. And then you got enemies after a while, which you'll go, this is actually very Resident Evil. And then when it gets to the end, you go, wow, I am definitely in a Resident Evil game. So, you know, it does not shy away from the fact that it is a Resident Evil game.
That's cool.
You know, you go, yeah, I am in a Resident Evil game. This is a Resident Evil story. Sure, it has a different tone, but at least, I mean, come on. Resident Evil started changing their tone by 3. You know.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
So, I don't mind their changing tone. A lot of people would probably think, wow, this is a big jump. But then you look at Resident Evil 1 and 2 and you see there's more suspense and stuff like that. Then Resident Evil 3 came in with Nemesis and this guy is unbeatable, but you gotta kick some ass for it. 4 is it's a, you know, tank controls over the shoulder shoot 'em up. Essentially. It's not the scariest apart from when that guy with the chainsaw comes out. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm like, no. 5 is straight up action, and even 6 is a straight up action film sort of style.
Oh, definitely.
So, you know, I mean, I am personally not a fan of 6, but I'm more of a fan of 6 than I am of 5.
Right.
Yeah. 4 is great.
Yeah. 5's just, it just shouldn't have happened.
No, I think they should have just jumped to the plot of 6, really.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you.
Because that would have been a decent conclusion. Or maybe they didn't come up with the idea for the whole idea of 6, and then they were like, oh, we'll try another one. We'll go to Africa. We'll try different countries and see where it's spreading and stuff like that. And which is a good idea, really. It makes sense for it to happen. If it goes from the mansion to Raccoon City and then to different countries, that's great. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But the characters are bad. Chris Redfield is too OP. The monsters are weird instead of scary. And the gameplay is repetitive, the story is boring, and your partner is so annoying. I thought...
You're not a fan of her?
No, never was. She was a very useless character who was good for terrible AI shooting and quick time events.
Right.
I'm
glad I never finished it.
She's not as bad as the president's daughter, though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She was annoying.
Yes.
But
I just remembered.
If a lot of people like saying, "Oh, but why can't they have a male character like that? You know, who's a bit of an escort and a pain in the ass." Code Veronica sound familiar to you? You know, there's a character like that.
Yeah, there is.
There's a lot of these games that are like, oh, it's so men-driven. I hate that sort of shit. It really grinds my gears. There's sort of pseudo-feminism movement, which is actually more misandrism than anything else. If a real feminist is someone who wants equal rights for women and men. That's it. Stop talking about people wearing skimpy clothes. If they're wearing skimpy clothes, they know they're wearing skimpy clothes and they're wearing skimpy clothes for a reason. It's a dominating thing. You know, it's clever. And yeah, sure, if the game makers did it just to flash a bit of skin, so what? Chris Redfield looks like a fucking jackhammer on legs. You know?
Yeah,
you know, the guys look buff and strong, and the girls look sleek and sexy. Fair enough. It's an idealized character system, but
I know. Yeah, I'd love to look like Chris Redfield.
I wouldn't. I'd rather look like Leon.
But instead, I look like the Marshmallow Man.
That's true. I look like a bit of a marshmallow man myself.
Yeah.
Stay puffed, man.
Yay! But yeah, it's kind of interesting sort of game franchise that, sure, it took a while for us to be actually talking about it properly. But
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Yeah.
unfortunately, it will have to be cut short.
No worries.
Hang on. Because normally I do this for 2 hours and then I go somewhere. But fucked it up. I'm giving the new title. Because I'm making it a thing now. It's going to be called Team Nerd TV live stream number 4. Poll winner tried to talk about Resident Evil but fucked it up. Yay! It's happening! But yes, this is a whole big conversation that's been about Resident Evil. I know there may be more that we need to talk about. If your computer wasn't being a douche right now, we'd be able to talk more about it. But of course, I want to keep these live streams quite short and sweet. We could revisit the topic, but after a while. Like, I want to revisit Pokemon again. We could talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe. Of course, next week's live stream is about My Little Pony. I don't know who the hell will want to join it on this one, but at least Fedora will be on board. Another
I
2
know a
hours.
little bit about My Little Pony.
Okay.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, I might Wikipedia it.
I don't want to bother.
Watch some episodes on YouTube. You know, I'll do some research.
I
seeing
played
it,
the
like, on-
computer game, so I know things.
Yeah, Artistic View. If you could check out some Resident Evil stuff, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll have a look at it if I have time.
Yeah, but yeah, I do want to revisit some topics after a while. But of course, there are so many things in the nerd world that we can talk about. Of course, we have My Little Pony, and Yug said that he could possibly join us the week after, so we can talk about Smash finally, which would be great.
Still need that Kingdom Hearts live stream.
If we have a king, that'll be I think the week after that, because it's
Yeah.
second on the poll. If we leave doing any voting polls till we've done Kingdom Hearts,
What was that? Sorry, I couldn't quite hear
after
you.
we do Kingdom Hearts, we can do another poll and throw in whatever, yeah,
Throw in some other suggestions and stuff.
like Yu-Gi-Oh, for instance, or
Yeah.
you know, whatever really.
I can think of so much stuff to talk about. It's unreal.
Well, you can throw some suggestions at me, my friend. Indeed.
You can help me with the poll then, if you've got loads of suggestions.
Yeah, cool. Just give me a shout.
Yeah.
Oh, as for future videos, and what are you planning for your contribution to Team Nerd TV, as you are now officially a member for your own live stream?
Ooh. Well, what would you like me to talk about? Because I
You
mean,
said-
I can like I said last week, I do loads of stuff like play D&D. Don't mind doing like an hour about that. Cosplay. Do
Yeah.
a lot of that as well, so I can talk about that.
Which would be good. Are you able to edit videos and send them to me, or do you want me to edit them and put them up?
I'm not that great with stuff like that.
So if you want to give me audio or something,
Yeah, sounds
like
good.
put visuals to it,
Yeah, sounds good.
and if you need help with saying, like, if you were to play a game, are you gonna have like a camera or something? We can-
Gaming might be a next step, but talking about it and that, and like having a stream about it at the start would be good, and then like see where it goes from there.
Because, of course, we need more content than live streams. I'm working on my Pokemon Sun Adventure, which is a big thing, because I played the first hour of the game, I narrowed it down to 15 minutes worth of script, and I've only just been editing it now. And I'm up to 7 minutes worth of editing, and it's been nearly 2 weeks. So, that's a big detailed one.
Wow, that's pretty
It's
cool.
not, yeah, it's not just going through the plot and having my funny little quippy comments. It's actually put a bit of an analysis alongside it with like funny pictures and stuff. So you know that's something.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
And hold on, let me just check my phone. Sweet. Sorry, my girlfriend said it was closer to 8 would be good for her to meet her. Maybe MLP will make you blow up on YouTube. Yeah, but for all the wrong reasons. I mean, I'll get a load of brony subscribers, and I'm like, it's actually kind of meant for a joke. We never talked about 1 through to 3. Yes, we can talk about others, but quite frankly, we haven't got much time, John Tucker. I don't know. Anywho. Okay. Shall we wrap this up?
If you ever need to get in touch with me, mate, just Skype me or whatever, and we'll chat.
Yeah, I'll do that indeed. Okay, so thank you, ladies and gems, for joining this live stream. This has been an interesting one. It sort of trailed away near the end of it, but we had a decent talk about Resident Evil, which is pretty cool.
I feel educated on the subject.
See, now learning is caring and sharing or something.
Sharing the learning is caring.
Yeah, friendship is magic. Join us next week for an MLP stream where my girlfriend Fedora will be featuring on the stream, and if she doesn't, I won't do it. So thank you, ladies and gents, for joining up on this live stream. Try to talk about Resident Evil, but fucked it up. I'm Whitey the Bro Rock.
I'm autistic.
I'm Ant.
And thank you for watching. I think we should stop streaming here. Okay. There we go. Yes.